To pay homage to the Buddha, let's recite Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Yesterday we have taught discerning materiality. Now we will teach discerning mentality. To know mentality is we need to know base. We need to know objects. Base is like that: eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, and heart base. These are base of mind. Base of mind. Objects impinge to the base. At that time, the mind come out, or the mentality come out. So, mentality, materiality, these two are, we can call dukkha sitya, according to Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths is first Noble Truth is suffering, Noble Truth of suffering. What is suffering? Suffering is mentality, materiality. That is the suffering, we say. According to Four Noble Truths, that is the dukkha sitya, mentality, materiality. So, to know dukkha sitya, we need to discern materiality. We need to discern mentality. So yesterday we have learned jhana process, mind or departing consciousness, parikama, preparatory, upachara, access, anuloma, conformity, Venerable, changing lineage. After that, jhana. That is a jhana process. Jhana, long times, like that, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, possible. In this case, first of all, you need to discern heart base. Another thing, you need to see the objects. Anapana, Patibhaga, Nimitta. You combine these two. On the base, you can see these process. Have to discern. Mind or departing, parikama, upachara, anuloma, Venerable, jhana. Jhana is many times. If you cannot see no clear, go into the jhana again. So after that you can discern into the heart. This process. So object is, if you practice Anapana is object. If you practice kasina is object. Kasina, like a white color kasina, white, that is your object. Changing only objects. According to first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, little bit only different. If a first jhana, in the jhana stage, there are 34 mental factors. If second jhana, there are 32 mental factors, like that. That is the only difference. That is the only difference. That is the jhana process. So, next one we should go. Next one is a discerning mind door process. In our mind door, not see, not listen, not smell, not taste, not touch body. Only just in mind door. So sometimes we stay at home, not see anything, not listen anything, only in mind thinking. Thinking, objects appear. Create a problem, solve a problem. You do yourself, only just thinking. So such a thing is object come from the mind door in our life. Not come from the eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door. Come into the mind door. We don't see anything, we don't listen anything, but in mind thinking. What kind of consciousness arise? You should see. M is a mind or a departing consciousness. Together with it is 11 mental factors. That is all are 12 mental factors in the M stage, in the mind or stage. They are working in together. Before you are like, first of all, we should keep like a sleeping mind. Think about the object. Sleeping mind is a think about the object taken by jhana in the near death moment. That is a sleeping mind's object. So sleeping mind is a sleeping only past the object. That is like our householder into the heart. Householder is they always stay. If another mind not happen, that mind appear. That is how to say residence mind. Resident. If we see that is a cognitive process, stop again, calm, sleeping mind. That is we call bhavinga. Very quiet. That mind is very quiet, not active. Not active. Even you, for example, you sleep. You don't know you are self. I am sleeping. Because of such mind is very quiet. Very quiet. That is we say vipaka, result of kusala in the previous life. That is no kusala. Sleeping mind is no kusala, no merit, no akusala, no demerit. That is a vipaka, resultant consciousness. Result of previous karma. Because of result, that mind, such mind is very quiet. Even yourself, you don't know I am sleeping. When you are sleeping, after wake up, only you can get, oh, I am sleeping a long time by seeing clock. Like that. So that mind is our original mind, resident mind. If it not happen, cognitive process, that mind continue to maintain the life. If that mind stop, that person become die, like that. So before mind door, that is let's to say sleeping mind. Later your mind advance towards object. You think about your friend, you think about your jobs, like that. That is advance towards object. That is a mind or advancing consciousness, we say. Mind or advancing consciousness. Not only one, together with the other mental factors. Many mental factors working in together. Suppose to say consciousness. One is consciousness. Consciousness is awareness of the object, what you think. Next one is phassa. Phassa is a contact with the object. Vedana. Vedana is a feel to the object. Sanya Sanya is making a mark, the object, like that. So volition and stimulation, cetana. Cetana stimulates to take object. Manasikara, attention to object, like that. So these mental factors working together. So working in together, what kind of work they do? Mainly adverting work they do. Divert towards object, turn towards object, new object. So no see, no hear, no taste, only just thinking. After that, jhana. That is you need to practice 7 times. That jhana is a very cognitive mind. Supposed to say, you are sleeping, mind is very stable, like that, very stable. But the jhana is a very emotion, like that. Because of jhana, you can know yourself. I am thinking about what? You can know yourself. Because jhana is very obvious. That jhana is kusala, maybe akusala. Kusala is merit, akusala is demerit. Another translation is kusala is wholesomeness, akusala is unwholesomeness. Have to decide based on that jhana. So now you listening Dhamma talk like that. Mind listening is another ear door also possible. Mind also followed by mind door process. After listening mind sound, you think yourself later, like that. That process is a mind door process. Now if you don't listen anything, you think about something. At that time, this process arises within you. That jhana is a mental factor, mostly 33, 34, like that. Mental factor, many. They are working together, arise, vanish. Next jhana, arise, vanish. Next jhana, arise, vanish. So that jhana is very obvious, very active, can produce results. That is our karma. So jhana is very important. After that, dadaramana, tt. T is that is a vipaka mind, resultant mind. Resultant mind is not so important to practice. That is a vipaka, just to know only. Jhana is very important because you are karma. Good karma, bad karma is in that place. The dharamana is resultant consciousness. Only just the results of previous kusala, akusala. Good result or bad results, some are based on objects. If you think about bad then, that is a result of bad karma. If you think about good then, that is a result of good karma. So the dharamana is not so important to practice, just to know only, to understand only. And jhana is very important. Should be kusala mind. Should be good mind, wholesome mind. Should not be unwholesome mind. So if we are awakened, not sleep, kusala or akusala, always we do, we thinking. Always we thinking. Kusala or akusala, wholesome or unwholesome. We do dana, we practice a sila, if so, that is a kusala mind, wholesome mind. If we kill, we steal, that is an unwholesome mind. In mind, just in mind only. That is a mind door. So, first of all, we will learn about this, the object of mind door. What kind of object come into our mind door? Because that is a little bit difficult. Why come this object? We not see anything, we not listen, we not taste, we not smell, we not touch. Just thinking. What kind of object come into the mind? Why come? So number one, one's own experience. Something you have experienced come into your mind. Come into your mind. That is right. If we have seen, we have listened, some experience come into our mind. Mostly we think about our experience. So number 2 possibility, what one heard about before, but one has no experience it directly. We have heard, other person told me, oh, America is what. Actually, I never been in America. So because of his saying, sometimes I think, according to his saying about America, like that. So come in my mind door. Later I think, because I have heard about that, although I have been like that. Number 3, objects related to A and B. A is experience, B is about A and B, or 1 and 2. Related to 1 and 2. 1 is experience, 2 is what one heard about before. New idea related to one's experience, to what one has heard about. This one is not directly, you have experienced something, you have heard something. Based on that, you create like a new one. Some novel are like that. They read a lot. Later they can create a story themselves. Will be based on their experience, based on they have heard. They have heard. That is a related. And use object related to your experience, related to you have heard. So next one is beliefs. Beliefs. If you believe something, for example, some believe God. Actually, according to Buddhist idea, no God. But they say, I see. I have seen that God. Because when they see, they believe. They believe. They are believing is God is really have. They believe. Because of believing, they can see their mind. In their mind appear as an object. Like that. Next one is what one likes or dislikes. Mostly what one likes. If you like something, in mind occasionally appear. Something you like. Sometimes if someone stay in the other country, want to go back, hometown, no have chance to go back. But in the dream appear, have chance to go back. Because he want to do, have desire a lot. At least in mind appear. In the same way, dislike also. If you hate a lot, don't want to see later, happen to see. Happen to see. If you fear ghost, in your mind appear that because you fear, you hate, don't want to see ghost, but a ghost appear in your mind because you don't like that. So if someone something they like, they don't like, appear in mind as an object, although you don't see, you don't hear, like that. So next one is thoughts. Because of thinking something, you find out thinking later appear some one object. Number 7, Daithi Nejana Kanti. That is a little bit difficult to understand. Delight, satisfaction from investigation with wisdom. You like something, some idea, you satisfy some idea, investigating with wisdom, thinking with wisdom. Oh, will be like that. Will be like that. You thinking with wisdom. Some people think knowledgeable person. 50 years in the future, from now in the future, 50 years, what will happen? Because they think with wisdom. They investigate with wisdom. They can know future. They can know future. They prepare for the future. In the future, where what kind of thing will happen? So knowledgeable person can know. Although not yet appear, not yet listened, based on their knowledge, they can think. In the world, what is important in the future, like that. They can know. In their mind appear such objects, because they have wisdom. And they can guess future. The more you have wisdom, the more you can guess future. Future. So some country are prepared for the future like that. Some economic person also prepare for the future. Normal person don't know. So number 8, objects produced by karma. Sometimes because of karma, objects appear in your mind, especially like in the near-death moments. Near-death moments. Near-death, like that, near-death moment. So near-death moment, 3 objects possibility can be appear, 1 of 3. One is karma. You have done something. For example, you now listening Dhamma. So in that time, maybe you are feeling is like that. I'm listening Dhamma like that. Appear. That is a karma. Another is the sign of karma. When in near that moment appear the sign of karma. For example, now listening Dhamma, see Bande, see Bhagora, see friends. In that time, such a friend appear in your mind because of karma, power of karma. If someone killed animal like something, weapon appear, animal appear in your mind. That is a bad karma, produced by bad karma. That is we say the sign of karma. Another object is a gati nimitta, the sign of a destination. The sign of a destination. Where you go, that destination appear. Some are because of good karma. They appear mansion, deva female, deva male appear in their mind. Actually, they never see before. Now also they close eye, not listen something, but in mind appear. They can know destination. Their destination. If you will go into the mother womb at that time, you can see mother womb. You know you die, but you can see mother womb. Some people will go to the hell at that time. They can see the fire, like dogs who in the hell, someone who harm others, like that. So can see someone shouted before dying. So if someone have done a lot of akusala karma, very cruel, such a person is appear in near death moment, hell, like a hell image, like a fire, dog, like that, many suffering appear in their mind. So in the Buddha time, one Bande's father, he is a hunter, the whole life he hunts. So in the near-death moment appear the sign of a destination. See fire, see hell, like that. So he shouted very badly. Please help me, like that. So Bande understand. Oh, should not be like that. Maybe he is a noble person, I don't remember well. So at that time he prepared flowers. Please see this. This is for you, I will do kusala. Please see this object, like that. Bande encourage him to see flowers, donating Buddha, like that. Later his object is become changed. He see mention Deva female. Before he say, please help me, my son. Neta change. Please go away. Give a place for the Devas. That is maybe other bhikkhus, some bhikkhus, about that real story, they make a joke. Yeah. So that is because of karma appear in mind. Sometimes because of karma appear. Because of karma appear. Some people are the whole life they do evil things. So such for those very obvious. Very obvious. Some people I heard in my place, he killed, yes, how to say, butcher. Butcher. Most of butchers are at the old age. They have to stay outside the village like that. Because into the village, they cannot stay in the old time, not happy. Because occasionally giving Dhamma talk, should not do akusala, should do kusala, like such a sound they have heard, always hearing. Maybe because of what, I don't know really, maybe other person also may say. So not happy, have to stay in the forest, outside the village, very poor, very suffer, mostly. Because they do the whole life. If someone do akusala, short time, not so obvious. If someone do very cruelly, long times, very obvious. Near that moment, they are very suffer. They are very suffer. But one person is before near that moment, occasionally bad object appear in his mind. Bad object in the dream, like that. So because of this, later he abandoned such jobs. For him, a little bit good luck. In the young time, he can abandon such jobs, like that. Such objects are because of karma. Because of karma appear. So number 9, object produced by the imbalance of elements. Elements of phlegm, blood, wind, and bile. That is in the ancient time. If someone sick, maybe no balance, phlegm less or much, blood less or much, they say, wind less or much, bile less or much. If balance, no happen problem. If no balance, about the health, have a problem. So if elements no balance, no good health, sometimes we see bad dream because of we sick, no balance in the body. We happen to think wrongly, something like that. Some people laugh, some people cry, because in the body no balance. If no body is no balance, mind is based on body. So mind also change because they are based as like especially heart. Heart is not healthy. Many objects appear not like normal people. Yeah. When someone sick, at that time in the dream appear such object, such and such, not meaningful. Objects produced by the power of devas. Sometimes because of deva, powerful deva. Powerful deva show something, make you something to see, like that. So that appear. 11. Objects produced by 2 kinds of knowledge. A new Buddha. One knows according to the 4 noble truths without direct knowledge. Next one, Bhadiveda. One knows and penetrates the 4 noble truths with direct knowledge. Such object. For example, most of people are, this is my body, this is you, this is me, this is others, man and woman. But some person are like that. Nature, impermanence, suffering, dukkha, like that. They see They are thinking, their mind is like that. As soon as they see objects or people or properties, they think anicca dukkha anatta, because they have learned the Dhamma. Actually, they cannot see penetratively. That is according to learning. That is we say Anuboddha knowledge. That is one kind of knowledge we say, because according to truth, he say, according to truth, he see. If we think, for example, this is a man, this is a woman, this is a me, this is a you, that is not according to truth. Because of this, such seeing, such saying, we don't say knowledge. If someone think impermanence, suffering, non-self, that is we say knowledge, because according to truth, they think, although they don't know penetratively. Yeah, because of learning, because of their faith, they see like that. So some are like Bhante Sariputta, to be, future Bhante Sariputta, find out Dhamma, don't know. Later he find Bhante Assaji. Bhante Assaji gave a short Dhamma talk, very short. Enough for him, because he got Bharami, perfection. In the previous life, many lives he have done such a case. Only need to listen short Dhamma talk. After listening short Dhamma talk, in his mind appear Four Noble Truth. Impermanence, suffering, such a thinking is very quickly appear in mind. Penetratively, like that. So that is the object of the mind doors. Why such object we think? Although we don't see, we don't hear, we don't smell, we don't taste, we don't touch, in mind appear one of them. So in the dream, something left I know. What kind of object appear in the dream? So in the literature mentioned, number one, one's own experience. That is also appear in the dream. Next one is number 5. What one likes or dislikes appear. That is also in the dream. Next one is number 9. Objects produced by the imbalance of elements. Number 1, number 9. Number 1, number 9. After that, number 10. Objects produced by the power of devas in the dream appear. Another one is not here. That is Bhobba Nimitta, the sign of future events. Future issue. The sign of a future issue. Some people future issue not yet come because they see, but they see in the dream. That is right, according to your dream. Future, the sign of a future issue, future events. That is in the dream appear. Some are directly, some are not directly. Sign of a future events. Before the Buddha, come into her womb of the Buddha's mother. Bodhisattva not yet come. Before coming, she dream white elephant in a dream, like that. So that is the sign of future issue. If Deva show, some are Deva show correctly, some are Deva show incorrectly, wrongly. Because Deva sometimes want to help people, sometimes want to disturb, want to harm people. So if Deva show the dream, that is sometimes wrong, sometimes right. Yeah. So anyway, if you have a bad dream, if you confuse, if you think suspicious, that is a bad dream. If so, you should recite Buddha quality you should take care of your morality. You should recite, reflect about the Buddha quality. Because the Buddha quality is very powerful. If you have a morality, some cases can disappear, can solve. So that is a object about mind. Next one is there are three kinds of jhana. Jhana is maybe kusala, maybe akusala. Kusala, wholesome. Akusala, unwholesome. Kiriya, functional. Sometimes they translate kiriya, mere action. Mere action. Kusala is like that. We think, if we think about Buddha like that, about Dhamma, that is a kusala. About donation we have done. About sila, we have taken care. We have undertaken. So if we reflect about that, that is a kusala mind. You can do kusala in your mind in every time. Like that. Sometimes akusala, we think about killing. I want to harm him. I want to say like that badly for him. I want to make him angry. Like that. So such thinking is akusala. So in our mind, two kinds of jhana happen in every awakened time. One is kusala, one is akusala. If kusala happen, no akusala. If akusala happen, no kusala. Yeah, kusala akusala cannot happen at the same time. So next one is kiriya. Kiriya is for the arahanta. For the arahanta. Arahanta jhana is only kiriya. No kusala, no akusala. Because they think only good thing, not think bad thing. Although they think good thing, cannot say kusala. Why? Kusala is need to produce a result, good result. Arahanta is arahanta mind not produce a good result. Why? They don't have a next life. They will go into the brain nibbana. Their mentality, materiality, all will cease or stop. To produce a result and not have time. Because of this, every their thinking is a kiriya, mere action. Only action, no result. Because of this, we cannot say kusala. We cannot. Akusala is they don't think, totally don't think. Like thinking is like our thinking. We think Dhamma, we think Buddha. That is a kusala. Arahanta also think Buddha, think about the Dhamma, but no kusala. Mere action, just thinking. Just thinking, no results. Our thinking is have a result. Valuable. You can think a good thing. Huh? Good thing in every time. If you think a good thing, you get a kusala every time. So we need to know what is the cause of kusala, what is the cause of akusala, to change, to amend our mind. So the cause of kusala is yoniso manasikara, wise attention. The cause of akusala is ayoniso manasikara, unwise attention, or improper attention. Kiriya jhana are only present in our hands. That is not our case. Our case is wise attention to get a kusala. Wise attention is a proper attention. Everything we see, everything we listen, we need proper attention. Everything we eat, like that. We need a proper attention. For example, to use it, to wear something, with which purpose we wear. Some are to be beautiful, like that. If so, that is akusala. Akusala mind appear. Some are to be suitable. We need to wear to be proper among the people, to polite. So in such a case, we wear. If so, that is a kusala. To get a good health, I wear. For the bhikkhu, have to reflect whenever he wear the robes, to make a wise attention, proper attention. I wear this clothes to cover the cold, to cover the heat, to cover the mosquito, to cover the weather, to be suitable I wear, to cover the private parts, like that. With this purpose, I wear this clothes. That means I wear this clothes not because not for beauty, not for other purpose. For the people, some people are wear their clothes to persuade other people to be beautiful, like that. That is their aim. Wearing is the same. Attention is not the same. Based on attention, we do this, can get kusala, can get akusala. In the same way, we eat food. Why we eat the food? Some are because of health. We have to eat to support the body. That is a proper attention. We need to eat, because if we don't eat, we will suffer hungry. That is cannot maintain good mind if not have a good health. So by eating suitable food, we can maintain good health, good mind. If you don't eat anything, you cannot maintain your mind. Your mind later, because of hungry, become angry, like that. So to maintain good mind, you need to eat. You need to eat, but not spicy food, not oily food, like that. So you need to have a wise attention. I eat this food to sustain body, to practice Dhamma, like that, to maintain peacefulness. If you with such intention you eat, that is a kusala javana, like that. Everything needs wise attention. So most of people see to the Buddha, they get kusala. Object support you to get kusala, Buddha image. But for the Devadatta, no, like that. Whenever he see Buddha, he become angry. So object is actually not main cause to get kusala. To get kusala, main cause is wise attention. Buddha image is the same object. For the Devadatta, that is become angry, akusala, the cause of akusala, because he has unwise attention. Unwise attention. He want to make competition with the Buddha. Angry because in one life they are traders. They are traders, sell together by fighting. Like a fighter is his side is a fighter, Bodhisattva side no fight, like that. Because of that, that mind support every life. Whenever he see the Buddha, he become angry. He has a unwise attention. So even in Buddha image, not sure to produce a kusala. Support Buddha image is a support to get a kusala, but not main cause, not so sure. If you don't have a wise attention, even that object can produce unwholesomeness. So if you have a wise attention, everything you see, everything you listen, everything you have experience, you can produce kusala. So you see some people, if you think, may he be free from suffering, may he be happy, like that, you get kusala. But you want to get advantages from him, like that. Some if other persons suffer, okay, can do advantages from him. So their thinking is akusala. So see the same person, but different javana, kusala and akusala. So the main cause of kusala is your wise attention. That is the main cause. If you have a wise attention, surely you get kusala, not change. Nobody create. That is a cause and effect. So we will learn other causes of kusala javana. That is because we want to get kusala. Kusala is the nature of kusala is no fault, no faulty. not other can produce a good result. So everybody want to get a good result. So everybody need a kusala. How to produce? What is the cause of kusala? We need to know. One is a niyamita, determining to do only kusala. You should determine to do kusala. You may have experience. You have to do jobs. We have to do jobs. We have to associate with every people. Many people. You should determine. Anyway, although they say good or bad, they say telling lie or true, I will try to maintain my kusala. Determine, should determine. If you determine, yes, that is possible to get kusala. If you keep normally, if they say not truly, become angry. Oh, he is telling lie, like that. But if some make a determination, I will try to get kusala, although they treat wrongly or rightly, treat ill or treat a good manner. Anyway, I will try to maintain my kusala. So such a determine. Sometimes we have to do. Some place we go very dangerous. Sometimes we associate with someone, need to take care a lot. Some people are not say truly, say wrongly, or badly, cruelly, like that. So need to maintain, need to determine, and will solve that problem with the good mind. That is not only be patient, will solve with the good mind. Something what we should say, we will say, but maintain with the good mind. If not maintain good mind, happen to say with anger, that is not good. Cannot solve a problem. To solve a problem, you need to maintain your good mind. So should determine. Every day we do jobs, we may have difficulties. Anyway, I will try to do kusala. I will try to maintain my kusala. Such a person, mostly they have a kusala mind because they determine. So, next one, inclination to do kusala. You should have inclination to do kusala. I must have a kusala the whole day, or the 2 days, 4 days, 5 days. You practice. Do kusala, offer water, flower, do the Buddha, take care of 5 precepts, thinking good thing, like that. Inclination. Inclination is very important. Some people are inclination is wrongly. If someone say wrongly, I not accept. I only will accept true. But we associate many people. Some are not well. Should not change because of others. Although other person is we find a good person, also we find bad person, also we find. If we find a good person, okay, get a kusala. If we find bad person, should get a kusala. Should get a kusala. Anyway, because kusala is our mind, we will get results. Kusala will produce our benefit. Our kusala will produce our disadvantages. We cannot have our kusala, although we meet everyone. He is a good or bad, we should maintain our kusala. Because of this, the Buddha say, other people may say truly, may say wrongly, may say cruelly, may say gently, may say timely, may say not timely, may say beneficial then, may say useless then. Anyway, I will try to maintain my mind, not to change from kusala to akusala. Should practice like that. So the Buddha say, even one person, with the saw, cut with the saw, limbs, cut limbs with the saw, should maintain, how to say, forbearance, be patient, being patient. should maintain. If cannot maintain, if have anger, that one not follow Buddha's teaching. Not follow. In that time, not follow Buddha's teaching. Buddha's teaching is, although cut with saw our limbs, if want to follow Buddha's teaching, should be patient. The Buddha not encourage to have anger. To have anger. Although other person treat you cruelly, should not have anger. Should not have anger. Because anger will produce bad results. You can solve. Not only the Buddha not say should not make action, reaction. Should make a reaction, but should maintain not to have anger. Reactions should not do badly. For example, you can run, you can recover, you can cover, like that. That is you can do. You can solve anyway, but you should not do akusala. Within kusala stage, you can solve a problem. Something you should say, within kusala only should do if you want to follow the Buddha's teaching, like that. So next one is samudācara, habit to do kusala. Need to establish habits. Always you before sleeping, after sleeping you chant. For example, you occasionally you radiate metta, you donate flower and water to the Buddha light every day, morning or night. First of all, you have to try to get kusala. Later you become habits. Normally you want to do habit. So such person kusala always have. Practicing in Dhamma also the same. You are establishing the good habits. Before you want to you think what you want to think. You think what you want to think, good or bad. You not control. Now you practice and keep your mind on this object. That is making habits, good habits. Not yet. If not yet habit, your mind go here and there. What you have seen, what you have listened, like that. But if you establish a good habit, if you want to keep here, can keep easily later. So some people because of habit want to do dana, want to practice a sila, don't want to break. If they happen to break, they not accept, want to change suddenly, and will take care of 5 precepts, like that. So later, normally they can stay. Some people you can see, you can learn, they can maintain their precepts, so become good. That is a habit. Next one is abhujita, proper attention. Proper attention, because of proper attention, the same as wise attention. Wise attention, previous one. But here have a reason, because of staying at suitable place. Some places are suitable. Every surrounding is very good. Some places are not suitable. By fighting, by killing each other, they have to stay. Such a person is become very tough, because the surrounding people are not good. If other person cruel, later I also need to cruel, like that. We cannot maintain, like that, because the surrounding is not good. If you stay in good society, so you have a proper attention, because your society is good, except according to reason. Some association, although you are right, you say right, they don't listen, don't take care, like that. So later your mind become bad, like that. So by staying in suitable place, that is a reason to get a wise attention. associating with the noble persons. With the noble person. Noble person always they keep a good mind, not angry easily, like that. They take care of precepts. So later you see, you learn. Later also you also want to be like that because their mind is very peace, very peace. So next one is listening to the noble person's Dhamma. Noble person's Dhamma. That is also the reason of wise attention. Need to listen noble person's Dhamma. So because of this, we always teach the Buddha's teaching. The Buddha's teaching. Actually not my Dhamma talk. I'm only explaining. Yeah. The Buddha's teaching we need to teach because that is a noble person's Dhamma. We are just an announcer. Huh? The Buddha also say, if someone has a defilement, that person cannot make others to be free from defilements. Defilement, because himself have a defilements, not yet free. So that person cannot make others to be free from defilements. So in the Sallika Sutta, the Buddha mentioned. But in that stage, I have a question. In the ancient time, some ordinary person, they teach Dhamma. Later their disciple become Arhanta, according to his teaching. Why happened? So the answer is like that. They teach not their idea. They teach the Buddha's teaching. They are like an announcer. Sometimes the government make a rule. Some person have to announce to the public. Not that person's rule, government's rule. That person is only announcer. Yeah, like that. So now, because of this, we need to learn Buddha's teaching. We need to teach Buddha's teaching. We cannot say our idea. Our idea. Because only noble person can do others to be free from defilements. So we need to teach Buddha's teaching. Must be Buddha's idea. Must be only announcer. Cannot create Dhamma. If someone not yet free from defilements. Next one is having done kusala before. That is before someone you have done kusala, you are already become habit. Want to do kusala. Even in animal life, some people are sometimes bodhisattva get animal life because of any akusala, some akusala. Even they stay in animal life, they want to take care of 5 precepts like that. Because they establish to do kusala a lot of time. They still have habits. You may have heard one frog listening Buddha's teaching. Frog is don't know kusala akusala. Only want to listen. Not any frog. Because that frog is previous life have done many kusala. Habit still have within him. So he listen Dhamma. No kusala akusala. But get kusala. Get kusala. Later he die get Deva life. Because of he get kusala because of having done kusala before. So these are the cause of kusala. You should practice. So next one we will go discerning 5 door process. 5 door is eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door, our door. Object coming from that door. So only I need to say only eye door. If I say eye door, other you can know yourself. You can know yourself. Number 1 is A. A is Adita Bhavinga, past Bhavinga. That is not important. Bhavinga is a sleeping mind, like a sleeping mind. Not yet object is come. For example, that is the object, color object, and that is the eye base. You already discern the eye base, eye sensitivity. You know. This is the eye base, this is the object impinge my eye. As soon as impinge, I am not yet wake up. Not yet wake up. At least one bhavinga, past bhavinga, past. Meaning is still sleeping. Not yet wake up suddenly. Because the mind is very quick. You know, quicker than second. Much quicker than second. Because of this, although impinge my eye, as soon as impinge, I know I wake up. That is we mean Adita bhavinga, past bhavinga, past mind, one mind bhavinga. After that, bhavinga chalana, vibrating bhavinga. Later bhavinga mind is like that, very stable. The object of bhavinga mind is past object. That is a sleeping mind. Now new object impinge your eye. Past mind is past, like sleeping. Second time, bhavinga little bit shake, vibrating. Because normally your mind very stable. Now object impinge your eye. Like you are sleeping, someone touch you. As soon as touching, don't know. Shaking, like that. You don't know. So that is a vibrating bhavinga. Next one is bhavinga, bhavinga resting in bhavinga, stopping in bhavinga. Bhavinga stop. Sleeping mind stop. After that, pencha dwara vajana. That is a cognitive mind, active mind. Pencha dwara vajana is a five-door adverting. Before you are bhavinga mind, pay attention past object, original object. Later, advert to the new object. You see this color object. Advert towards the color object. For example, you are sleeping. Later, some light impinge your eye. Or first of all, 1, 2, 3, my moment, it is passed away without knowing anything. Later, you wake up. All light come like that. So, advert towards object. Many mental factors in that stage, but they do together adverting function. Next one, C. C is a chakku vijnana, eye consciousness or seeing consciousness appear. At that time you see object, seeing consciousness. If that is an eye door, if ear door in that stage, hearing consciousness. If nose door, smiling consciousness. If tongue door, tasting consciousness. If body door, touching consciousness. In that place is changeable according to door. Next one, S. S is sampadayana, receiving. You receive that object, or I receive that object. After that, S.A. Sandhirana, investigating. Oh, that object is what? Investigate, check. Like immigration, checking. New people come. Yeah, who is he? Checking. The mind also like that. In that time, after receiving, he check, good or bad. Nearly decide. Next one is what happened? Determining. At that time, he determined. Oh, that is a good, or that is a bad. Determine. After determining, become jhana. Jhana stage is feel. Feel fully, experience fully. Because you have determined, you have decided. That is a good or bad. You experience fully in that stage. Before you are doing, adverting, seeing, receiving, investigating, determining, not powerful in such a case. Because a new guest come, you are accepting, checking, not yet decided. After deciding, after determining, you feel that is a good, that is a bad, like that. Experience fully. Because of this, that jhana is can be kusala, can be akusala. Because of very emotion. That is a need to discern. After that, the dharamana, registration, that is a resultant consciousness. After that, bhavinga, sleep again. Stop, that object finish. So that is Indo consciousness. First of all, you should discern eye sensitivity. Later, you should discern object. Object and eye sensitivity keep together in your mind. After that, in that place, you should see the mind appear. Such mind appear. Actually, seeing consciousness is in Indo, only one. Other are in mind, based on heart. So base is in that process, two base. One is heart base, one is eye base. For the eye base, only seeing consciousness. Eye consciousness only into the eye base. Other are in the heart base. Like that. So before discerning this mentality, you should discern heart base and object, eye base and object. See in that place the mind arise. After seeing, followed by mind process. So seeing is the same, but thinking is different. For example, if I see someone, I may love, I may hate. Maybe I may love. Other person see that person, he may hate. So object is the same, but mind is not the same. Seeing is the same object. That appearance is appear in your eye, in person's eye, the same color, the same form. If beautiful, beautiful. If ugly, ugly. But feel is not the same, because another mind followed by mind. Some have a lot of anger nature. As soon as you see other person become angry, when come? Like that. Some person originally last nature, or loving and kindness nature. As soon as you see someone want to welcome. Like that. Because the mind is different. So the same listening something, we hear the sound, that is the same. And ear is the same, but followed by mind, that mind is not the same. For some people, that sound make to have anger. For some people, that sound make to have last happy. Like that. So that is because of mind. Mind is different. Mind, ear is very simple. Hear the sound, see the color. That is very simple. But followed by mind, that mind is different people, different decision. Not the same. Not the same. So every after eye followed by mind. After ear followed by mind. After listening something, now I am giving Dhamma talk. Some people maybe like, oh good. Some people may think, no good, not clear, like that. That is decided by mind. For the ear the same. I make a sound, the same sound, the same teaching, but different people, different suggestion, because mind is different. Mind is different. So after ear, mind process follow. Maybe many times, not only one time you do. Sometimes you may think, oh like. Next time you may think, not like that. So after ear also followed by mind. After nose after taste, tongue followed by mind. For example, many people eat chili. Some after eating chili, oh very spicy, not like. Some are like, oh I like chili. Yeah, chili is give you the same taste. Give people the same taste. But some people like. Some people not like. What happened? Because of mind. Followed by mind is different. Based on their nature. So that is Fido and mind. Need to discern such a consciousness. Actually, in each consciousness, there are many mental factors. That is, you need to discern detail. After First of all, you should do like that. Jhana. In each jhana, many mental factors. You should see. That is a consciousness. That is a phasa. That is a vedana feeling like that. For example, we see the road. There are many cars. Some are big, some are small. First of all, we have to see. After that, you hold one car. You see inside what kind of property have, like that. If so, you can know everything. Into the car, what kind of thing work, what kind of property, wheel, how to work, steering, how to work, petrol, how to work, everything you know. All are elements. Into the car, there are no beings, no car. All are properties collection. So in the same way, if we design our mind in this way, in detail, that is not me, that is not you. All are elements. All are mental factors, not beings. According to cause and effect, they arise like that. So understand, not occupy as a me, as a you. So if nature appear, we can accept, because we not occupy as a me, as a you, like that. That is our aim, the aim of Vipassana practicing. So next one, for the knowledge, we need to learn what is the cause. Why we see, why we hear. Some people think someone creates. Create. Buddhist idea, Buddhist teaching is no creator. All are cause and effect. All are elements. No creator. No soul. Why we see? Some people may think soul make me to see. So need to learn causes of vital consciousness. First of all, for the eye consciousness. Causes of eye consciousness, eye sensitivity. That is one cause. Color object, light, attention. There are 4 causes. If you have eye sensitivity, you have color object, you have light, like that, you have attention. You will surely happen such a process. Mind process. Cannot control, nobody can control. Nobody can create. If these causes complete, that process will happen, surely. If one of them fail, not happen, nobody create to see, to get that process. That is our mean is according to cause happen. No creator, like that. So next one, for the ear consciousness. Ear sensitivity, sound object, space, attention. Need space for that. So if these causes are complete, you will hear the sound. Nobody creates. If these causes are complete, you can hear the sound, surely. Nobody can stop. According to cause will happen. If you think that is me, you should try to complete this cause. You should stop that process, but cannot. Because according to cause, if you do cause, you will hear the sound. Hear the sound. Now I am still speaking the sound. Have sound. You have the ear. You pay attention. Have space. Not close. Not close. Because of this, you hear. You make these causes. If you want to stop that process, you cannot, because the cause is complete. If the cause is complete, result will come. That is the nature. That is the nature. Yeah. Next one. For the nose. Nose sensitivity, smell, wind elements, attention. Here, this juice or liquid have smell. If no wind, that smell cannot come. And because of wind it can come. That smell impinge and nose sensitivity. If so, I get such a smelling consciousness. Nobody cannot stop. Nobody can stop. So for the tongue consciousness, tongue sensitivity, taste the object, water element. Sometimes our tongue become dry because of something. If dry, although you put something, no taste because our tongue is dry. Later saliva come up, saliva something become tasteful like that. So for the body sensitivity, for the touching object, body sensitivity need. Some break body sensitivity because of disease like leprosy like that. If so, although someone touch, don't know because their sensitivity is a break. If have sensitivity, that is one cause. Tangible object, something touch. Other element is here, roughness or hardness must have. If very soft, don't know, although touch. Attention, need to be attention. Sometimes although I import, I don't know, that is hot and cold, because I pay attention teaching, like that. So maybe sitting a long time, sometime, maybe body pain. We don't know, because I have to pay attention to teach. Attention is loose. Later after talking, oh, I'm pain. Like that. Because at that time I happen to pay attention like that. So attention is also need for everything. Because of this, every announcer they say, may I have your attention please. Because attention is everything need for the eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door. Although they announce, if you not pay attention, you cannot hear, you cannot see. You cannot get a smell. Everything need attention. So that is a brief way to discern Vipassana, not for all. If I say all, very detailed, you may sleep here. So cannot say. But everything, you can know summary about the eye door process, about the mind door process, you can know about the jhana process, only 3 process. Maybe objects may change from this color to that color, like that. So change process is only like 3 process. That is a summary. In this way, whatever I see, whatever we hear, whatever we taste, whatever we touch, whatever we think, everything we need to discern in detail according to mind process. After that, you have to do overview, because you have discerned detail one by one. Overview. You need to do overview. Combine nama, mentality, by seeing all process. That is a combination. Because before you think that is a me, now you decide that is a nama, not me. Seeing is not me, seeing is a nama, mentality. Listening is not me, that is a nama, mentality. Thinking is not me, that is a mentality. You should do overview, mentality. In that, what is the meaning of mentality? Mentality is inclination towards object. Our mind always inclined towards object. So now you are inclining the sound. Sometimes you inclining jobs, like that. Your nama always inclined towards object. Without object, they cannot arise, because the nama is inclination. You see all mind process, only you should see such nature, inclination towards object. Only that, to make an overview, to make summary view. For example, here many people, if I see detail, some are yellow, some are red, like that. Some are men, some are women. That is a detail, seeing in detail. But later I combine human. If so, only need to see human nature. 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 legs, like that. 1 hand, 1 head. Only human nature I see. That is a very summary. If so, human enough. No need to see detail. Now also the same. In the discerning mentality, in that time, you don't need to see javana, mind or departing, like that. Or you should see the same nature. What is the same nature? Inclination towards object. Every mentality are inclined towards object. By seeing such nature, you should decide that is a nama, mentality. No human, no deva, no me, no other, no beings. All are mentality. Yeah, mentality. So, finish mentality. Now we were discerning. After that, we need to do together mind, body, and mind. Base is a materiality. On the base, mentality arises. So, have a materiality, mentality. By seeing both sides, mentality, materiality, make it to them. Mentality, materiality. Have to do no beings, no deva, no human, no me, no others, no man, no woman. Or our body is mentality, materiality. Inside also have to do, outside also have to do. In that time you can see inside, you can see outside also. You can spread your mind. Go house, you see all materiality. You can go deva life, materiality, mentality. You can go hell, you can go the whole universe, your mind can spread. In that time, your mind become powerful. So everything you can penetrate or break as a small pieces. So you see other person generally mentality, materiality. You see deva mentality, materiality. Everything you see, whatever you see, all become break. Everything break. If you have your phone attachment, see your phone become small pieces. Materiality, not my phone. Like that. So although this we are no worry. According to nature may break, may outdoor date. You no need to worry. That is the nature of materiality. So mentality, materiality. In that time, mentality, materiality you can do as a pi aggregate, as a pi group. That is the same. One is a material aggregate, one is a feeling aggregate, one is a perception aggregate, one is a formation aggregate, one is a consciousness aggregate. That is we say pi aggregates. We do mentality, materiality. That is we make 2 groups. For example, here people many. I can make 2 groups. One is a lady, one is a man. That is a 2 group. Sometimes I make 5 group, like that. So 5 group is the same as mentality, materiality. Only dividing form different. That is another way. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Mentality, materiality also okay. That is very brief. If you do 5 parts, little bit wider. Sometimes it can do 12 parts. That is also can do become many wide more like that. So like gaming. Gaming is only one, not enough, not interesting. If you do many game, interest. Like even ABC, they do game. Combine here and there, watch what meaning like that. They are interesting. About the words, you are more and more clever. In the same way, sometimes divide 2. One is a materiality, one is a mentality. See, and later divide 5 then. So later you are more and more clever, more and more interesting. So have to do inside, outside. After that you have to go back past. You should go your past life. Mentality, materiality, you should see in the past. Past is already finished, but you can see that is a Western case. 2 years, for example, yesterday, your body, you should discern. I'm sleeping in there, like that. You should go there, penetrate that body. 2 days later, 3 days later, 1 year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, go until into the mother womb. Mentality, materiality, mentality, materiality, mentality, materiality. Later you get into the mother womb. About your life. That is for this life. So, first point you get of this life. Mentality, materiality. In this way you should discern. After that, you have to penetrate past life. Why these starting point happen? What is the cause? You should go past life. In the near-death moment, you can find some mental process, mind-or process. Mind-or departing consciousness, 5 jhana in that time, not 7 jhana. 5 jhana only. That jhana, the object of that jhana is what you have done. Kusala. Maybe because of donating, you get this life. Maybe because of paying respect to the Buddha, you get this life. Such situation you can see in that stage. At that time you understand this body is produced by karma. By karma. Later I have to see connection, how to relationship. This life and that kusala, how relationship. That kusala producing you are mentality, you are materiality. You can see you are self. If so, at that time you can understand that mentality, materiality is a karma born materiality, born by karma. At that time you can see. So about this, we need to run according to time. So we need to learn that is dependent origination. That is a very important point, because connection between two lives, past life and this life. So I write Bali. After that, number 3 paragraph. When this is that comes to be, from the arising of this comes the arising of that. That is to say, from ignorance as a cause come formations. Formation means karma. Ignorance, please give time for me to explain that day. Although you don't like, I not take care. The day is the last day. Although you not come later, no problem. Because of taking over time. So, ignorance, because of ignorance, formation comes. The ignorance, what is ignorance? Not knowing truly. Not knowing mentality, materiality. That is ignorance we have. Because of that ignorance, formation, karma become, karma come, karma arise. That means we have ignorance. We don't know about our body as a mentality, materiality. That is ignorance. Because of this ignorance, whatever we do, whatever we think become karma. For example, for the Arahanta, they don't have ignorance. They know about the body, mentality, materiality. Because of this, whatever they do, not become karma. Only mere action. Mere action. So cannot get next life. But for us, if we do, we pay respect to the Buddha, we can get Deva life, human life. If we do killing, we can get woeful life. Because it becomes karma. We have ignorance. If Arahanta know ignorance, by removing ignorance, Arahanta no karma. No karma. Whatever they do, just mere action. Like that. Have such nature. So, not to have karma, what we need to do? Need to dispel ignorance. Because of this, we have to try to know mentality, materiality. If we know mentality, materiality, no more karma. Whatever we do, only mere action. No, we not get next life. And like that, if karma is arise, formation is karma, what we have been? Consciousness arise. This life we have consciousness in the starting point because of our karma. So, if consciousness arrives, what will happen? Next one is materiality, mentality. Mentality is other mental factor. So, because of consciousness, we get our body, materiality, mentality. So, what happens? Next one, sixth sense base. If materiality, mentality have, we have six sense base. What base? Eye base we have, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, and heart base we have. So what will happen? Next one comes contact. If we have eye, we can contact. We can see object, color object. We can contact with color object. We can see everything from contact because we have eye base. So in the same way, because we have ear, we can listen everything. We can contact with the sound. Because of nose sensitivity, we can contact with the smell. Because of tongue sensitivity, we can contact with the taste. Because of body sensitivity, we can touch something. And because of heart base, we can think everything. So is it good? Is it good? You have eye? Good. If so, we will see next one. After contact, if we can contact, what we get? Feeling. Yeah, we get a PR feeling. By seeing something, by listening to something, sometimes we feel anger. We feel happy or want to see. I like this. I want to get this. We feel because by seeing, by listening, we like or we don't like, or we neutral feeling. Three feelings come out. So if a feeling come out, what will happen? Clinging. Clinging is attachment. Attachment. Vedana bhajya dana. Oh, one is a jump. No clinging. After feeling, craving. After craving, clinging. Craving and clinging is the same. Strong, not strong. Craving is not strong. Clinging is strong. So the same attachment. Because we can contact, we feel something. After feeling, we have a craving. If we see something that is good, oh, I like. If not good, oh, I don't want to see, want to be free from. That is also clinging. So, for example, if I have a tongue, so because of that, I can contact with this taste. So taste, I taste, feel, oh, that is good. Okay, I want to get, I want to try to get. So, if not good, still have a clinging, how to have. If not good, I don't like. I want to be free from. Don't want to eat this. Please give another medicine. That is no good taste. So that is if suffering feel, we want to be free from, longing for the life, to be free from such suffering. So because of clinging, what will happen? Coming in birth. Actually, coming not birth. Karma bhava is karma bhava is like karma. Right in Bali, karma bhava. Later you may find I forget English translation. Karma bhava is becoming. Becoming, they translate. Kama bhava. Upadana vicaya, cling, jump. Riding is a jump. After clinging comes Kama bhava. Kama bhava is becoming. That is a karma. Because of attachment, we try action, reaction. Because of I feel something, I have attachment. Because of attachment, I try. How to try? Some people try wrongly to get. Some people try rightly to get. For example, I see rich man. I want to be rich man. How to do? Some may steal. If steal, that is become bad karma. They trying to get wrongly to be rich man. Some are, I want to be rich man. They know reason how to be rich. And the Buddha said, the Buddha teach, by donating can be rich. By making effort can be rich. In this way we try rightly. Donate, although do effort, making money, use wisdom, like that. So, because of attachment, we try to get something. Some do wrongly, create bad karma. Some do rightly, according to cause they do. If so, good karma. So, karma again appear. If karma appear again, we will, next one is we will take a bath. We will birth, giving birth. We will get future life. So in the same way, in the future life also, they have eye, ear, nose. Because of eye, ear, nose, they see, listen, attachment, they try to get. So like that, that is a cycle, cannot end. Start from which? Start from ignorance. Ignorance. Don't know mentality, materiality. That is an important cause. If you want to stop this cycle, how to do? Need to know mentality, materiality, cause and effect. If so, no more karma. No more karma. Where stop? Where stop? So that is a dependent origination. So after that, in this way, you should make a link, past life and this life. In the same way, you should make a link. This cause and future effect. For the future also, you can see in that time. You should not think future cannot see, because it not yet happened. That is only normal thinking. In that time, you can see future life. You do kusala, pay respect to the Buddha. You should discern your mind. After that, this mind is a cause where happen future results. If so, you can see future results. You will be Deva, you will be human. At that time, make a connection in this way. Because of this cause, that result happen. So, if so, you understand about the life. Because of past karma, you get this life. You eye, ear, nose. Because of eye, ear, nose, you can contact with many objects. You have attachment, you do reaction, karma. You get next life. In that way, you not stop. So that is a dependent origination, we say. So after that, you should do, that is a cause and effect. Cause of mentality, cause of materiality. You should discern internally, you should discern externally. After that, in this way, you should know 4 ways. We should jump next page. 4 ways. Number 1, ekata naya. One sequence way. This link, you should see one sequence. Some people, when they see past life, they see many people. For example, 4%, 5%. Who is me? Need to see. So at that time, have to link this materiality, this life, previous life, have to link. If the same link, the same line, that person is you. If you contact with the other person's materiality, from this life, this is materiality. I see such a person, link is not connect. So that is not me. That is the other other sequence, other materiality, mentality sequence. If you really in the past life can have a connection from this life, so you should see this sequence. If you can see that sequence, you believe the past life is surely have. Some wrong view disappear. Like that, some people think after death, no more life. Only this life, they think. If you see such case, you have a connection. Because of this, such wrong view disappear. Because you see connection. This line and previous line, mentality, materiality is the same line. The same line. When you go pronoun to the mother one, like a line, as a line, you can see. Not as a person, as a line. So from the past life to this life also the same line. The same line. So you need to see such line. Because of Vijja, Sankhara arises. Because of Sankhara, consciousness arises. Because of consciousness, mentality, materiality arise. That sequence you need to see. That is a one sequence way. Another thing is different. Next one, number 2, different sets way. Although one sequence like that, after this arises, after this arises. Although one sequence, you need to see this is another nature, this is another nature, this is another nature. Need to see separately. You should not see that is the same thing. Need to see clearly. This is something. This is another one. This is another one. Although have a relationship, cause and effect, you should see separately. That is a different set way. If you see separately, some wrong view disappear. Which wrong view? Some people think inside have soul. That soul is, although people die, that soul not die. Changing a body, get next life. Such view have. Buddhist idea not like that. This is arise and vanish, but this appear. Because of this. This is also vanish, but this appear. After vanishing appear. Dying, appear, dying, appear, dying, appear, dying like that. And without dying, not continue. But their idea, their wrong view is some things have inside, soul or self, not die, continue from this life to next life, like that. So if you see separately, such wrong view disappear. That is you need to see in that stage. Next one is no endeavor ways. No endeavor ways. No endeavor ways is like that. This arise, this himself, he not think like that. I will produce that, this. No have such endeavor. No have such desire. Just arising. Like that, the rain come. The rain no have a desire. I will produce a tree. Rain have or not? No have. In the rain, no have a desire. I will take care trees. No have a desire, just fall down. But that rain become cause for the tree. Because of rain, tree grow up. But rain no have endeavor. I will produce a tree. Although no have, just raining, that is becoming cause for the tree. For the tree. Although he not creates, he not have to desire to create that one. In the same way, if someone have ignorance, karma formation arise. But ignorance not have a desire, I will produce karma. Just arising. Just arising. Just arising. If rain is just fall down, but that is become cause for the tree. For the tree. So, if you see such a thing, you not believe Creator. If you not see such a thing, may say, oh, this one create that one. Actually not create, he not have a desire to create this, just arising. But for him, become cause. Sometimes we do something. No, for example, I do something without intention to make you anger. I do normally. But that action is for you become angry. Like that. Actually, I not create your anger. Only I do my jobs. Sometimes because of something for you, that is become angry. So like that. Avijja arises for himself. It itself arises. He not think I will create sankhara, but just arising. That's arising become cause for the avijja. That is we see no endeavor. No endeavor. If you see such a thing, you can dispel some wrong view. No creator. Nobody creates. Avijja not create sankhara. Sankhara. Because avijja not have attention to produce sankhara. Just arising. But for the sankhara, it is a cause. It is a cause. Yeah. So next one. Next one is number 4. Number 4 is such nature way. You need to see such nature way. Such nature way is before avijja no have desire, no have endeavor to produce sankhara. Although no have desire, have such nature. If avijja arise, surely sankhara will come. Such nature have. For example, we have avijja, we don't see mentality, materiality. We have avijja. So that avijja no have a desire and will produce a karma. Although no have a desire, have such a nature, whatever I do become karma. Become karma. Because we don't know mentality, materiality. For example, for the arahanta, they can dispel avijja. No avijja. They know mentality, materiality well. Cause and effect. No avijja. Because of no avijja, they do normally pay respect to Buddha, do dana, listening Dhamma, but no more karma. That is nature. Naturally become cause. If no avijja, no sankhara. If avijja, sankhara have. Such nature have. But you should know, sankhara, avijja no have desire, I will create sankhara. Like rain. Rain not think like that. I will produce, I will support tree. Rain not think, just rain. But that is the cause of for that. The cause for the tree. Become cause for the tree. So that mean is such nature. If you learn dependent origination, you need to see clearly in these 4 ways. 4 ways. If so, you can dispel wrong view. So you can dispel annihilationism. Annihilationism. That is such a wrong view. Annihilationism is previous life is only this life, no more future life, no past life. Such a wrong view can dispel. Another wrong view is one soul, not die, changing body from this life to that life, that life. That is a soul. That soul create everything. No soul, no have soul. Everything are dying, arise, dying, arise, dying, arise. Cause and effect only. So can dispel such a wrong view. That is eternalism. Eternalism. Another people are thinking is someone create something. Not create because of cause effect arise. Such a wrong view disappear if you understand about dependent origination. Now you have discerned materiality, you have discerned mentality, you have discerned cause and effect. Everything you know. Finally, you need to do before you have learned materiality. Now, in this situation, you will see arising and vanishing. Every materiality you should see arising and vanishing. Arising before you don't see arising and vanishing. That is a who. That is a who. That is a who. That is a who. See like that. Only see nature. No see arising and vanish. No change. Only no see who. Only see arising and vanish. Arising and vanish. That materiality arise and vanish. That materiality arise and vanish. By seeing in such a situation, you should do nature, impermanence. You should discern dukkha, suffering. That is a suffering, that is a suffering. Because always arising and vanish. After that, you should discern as a anatta, non-self. That is anatta, non-self. Because arising and vanish. If self, it should be only arising. Should not stop, should not vanish, should not die. But you see at that time, or arising and vanish very quickly. So by seeing arising and vanish, you should do sometimes nature, impermanence. Sometimes you should do dukkha. Sometimes you should do anatta. Like that. So for the mentality also have to do. For the cause, every cause and effect also you have to do. By seeing arising and vanishing, nature, dukkha, anatta. If so, your knowledge later will increase. What kind of knowledge you will get? Now, you will get. So, first of all, you will see, you will get a samasana jnana, comprehending knowledge. See arising and vanish. That is briefly. Next one is udayabhaya jnana. You get mature knowledge, arising and vanish. Next one is you will get benga jnana. Later you will see only vanishing, not see arising. Because of very quick, you will see vanishing, only dying, like that. Every mentality, materiality you see very quickly, dying, like that. So only you should do nature, impermanence, dukkha, suffering, anatta, non-self. By seeing whatever you see, everything you see, all are dying, vanish, or pass, perish, like that. So that is a benga jnana. After benga jnana, bhaya jnana. So later you fear, that is a fearful. Because always dying. Whatever you see, human, outside, inside, everything you see, mentality, materiality, all are passed away. Later you become fear. You understand that is a very fearful. But you know so fear, you want to do this job, happy. But you know that is fearful. For example, the two children fighting. One children is very bad. So you may think, that children is very fearful. Actually you know fear, but your knowledge is like that happen. That one is very fearful. In the same way, you see mentality, materiality, always very quickly dying. So you think you have such knowledge. That is very fearful. That knowledge we say bhaya jnana. After that, nibbida jnana. Nibbida jnana is disenchantment. Knowledge of disenchantment. Not happy to see. Like bored. Disenchantment. You feel like that. After that, you will get mosidukkamyata jnana. The knowledge of desire of deliverance. Want to be free from that. I want to be free from. But whatever you see, everything you see, your body, you outside, inside, Deva realm, human realm, everything you see, rising and vanish, especially vanish, dying. So you want to be free from. I want to be free from that. Feel like that. After that, Patisankha jnana, the knowledge of equanimity towards no. Mosi Dukumyata jnana. Patisankha jnana, the knowledge of reflection. So want to be deliverance, want to be free from. But although want to be free from, you happen to see such a thing. Like that, in the literature, gave a simile. Someone catching a fish into the water. Catch a fish. After that, take out that fish from the water. Later he see, oh, there is no fish. That is a snake, very poison. So at that time, he want to be free from, because he know that is a snake. Although want to be free from, don't dare to release, because if easily release, it may bite. Okay, so want to be free from, but happen to see how to do. cannot ignore easily, because it's very dangerous. So that is a patisankha jnana. Although want to be free from, have to reflect, have to see again. Because as soon as you see that is a snake, want to be free from, but don't dare to release easily, have to reflect again how to do. In the same way, you see that materiality, fearful, want to be free from, although want to be free from. Next knowledge is want to see again. Happen to see, have to see again. Cannot release it easily, because very fearful. So that is a patisankha jnana. After that, sankharupekha jnana, the knowledge of equanimity towards the formation. Equanimity, ignore, because you fear. If you fear, later you have to ignore. That is the nature. In the literature, give a simile. Someone have a wife. That wife is a very bad behavior many times. You should not do like that, you may say, first of all. But not change behavior. Do agananga. So first of all, you want to be free from. Later, you ignore. That's why what she do, not take care. Ignore. Because before, very fearful, want to be free from. Later, because of suffering, you cannot accept. Later, have to ignore. In the same way, because of fearful, later, your knowledge is have to ignore. Like other person. You know, if other person die, you not happy. Because you ignore. You cannot help. I cannot help, how to do, die. Okay, die. Because I cannot help. In the same way, wherever you see, wherever you see, oh, die. Many times, you fear, want to be free from. Later, you have to ignore. No feeling. That is the nature. Very fearful, later have to ignore. Everything like that. If disease we get, first of all, we have to fear. But later, we cannot do nothing. This is very serious. Anyway, we have to try to ignore. Later become normal, accept. In the same way, now the knowledge of equanimity towards the formation, towards the mentality, materiality. Next knowledge, the knowledge of conformity. Conformity is, I don't understand English meaning, but I know Anuloma Jnana, Pali term. Anuloma Jnana is like a connection, suitable for previous knowledge, suitable for next knowledge, like a joining in the middle. So to get other knowledge suitable in the middle stage, that is Anuloma Jnana. Anuloma Jnana, connection. After Anuloma Jnana, knowledge of changing lineage. That is the final stage of your life. You are not non-ordinary person. In that stage, you are boundary. You will go noble Because of this mind, this knowledge is changing lineage. After this knowledge, you change your lineage from ordinary person to noble person. In that stage, you start to see Nibbana. Not so clear. Before, your object is like that. Whatever you see, wherever you see, only arising and vanish, arising and vanish, arising and vanish. Whatever you see, wherever you see yourself, inside, outside. But later, you can see Nibbana, free from that stage. No arising, no vanish, no cause, no effect. So in that stage, in the literature, gave simile. In the ancient time, boatmen go to the sea with boats. They bring one kind of bird. So later want to approach the beach. So they release that bird. That bird see here and there. Whatever they see, only see water. No, cannot see beach. If so, have to come back to the boats. Later, that bird can see beach. At that time, go to the beach straightly. People, boatmen have to follow that direction. In the same way, the meditator, before everything he see or mentality, materiality, arising and vanish, arising and vanish. Now in this knowledge, happen to see beach. The mind go that beach. No more arise, no more vanish, no more cause and effect. If so, next knowledge is Mega Jnana, path knowledge. In that stage, you see Nibbana clearly. You got your doubt. You got your wrong view. No more wrong view, no more doubt. You believe in that time, Nibbana is really have. Who know Nibbana is really have? Who teach the Dhamma to know Nibbana is really have? So about the Buddha, about the Dhamma, about the Sangha, you know have a doubt. Because you yourself, you can see Nibbana. You can dispel doubt. You can dispel wrong view. Wrong view. So if someone say there is no Buddha, you not believe in that time. Because you sure in that time you see Nibbana. If so, you can guess who know Nibbana is surely have. By practicing in this way, can get Nibbana is you really know. Who teach this Dhamma really have. You understand. Because of this, you accept the Buddha, you accept the Dhamma, you accept the Nibbana, you accept the Sangha who know Nibbana by practicing in Dhamma, and no more doubts. So that stage is about the knowledge. After that fruition knowledge, that is also you will get. And that is also see Nibbana. After that knowledge of reviewing. Reviewing knowledge is after seeing Nibbana, you review yourself. Oh, what kind of consciousness have been in mind? Oh, I get Mega Jnana, path knowledge. I get Phala Jnana, fruition knowledge. You can know yourself well and become Sotapanna in that time. So, many Sotapanna in that time told to the Buddha, Data Dhammo, I have seen Dhamma. Bada Dhammo, I have achieved Dhamma. Vidita Dhammo, I have known Dhamma. Pariyoga, Vigata Gatangato, I have overcome the doubts. Visarija Bado, I become brave. Because you see Nibbana, know Dhamma. If you practice Dhamma, the more you know Dhamma, the more you become brave. Such a person become brave. Before have to fear, after dying, I may go awful states. Not sure. Now he know himself. I no need to go awful state. I cannot do wrong there. Believe himself. Because of this, he say, Vesarija Bado. He told to the Buddha, I become brave. Aparabhasya, no need to show other teacher except Buddha. Only Buddha is my teacher. Now we have to find out many teachers. Maybe who is really teacher, who is a really teacher, have to approach here and there. So that person, he know Nibbana himself. Because of this, not show other teacher. Only his divine teacher is only Buddha. Buddha is save his life. He understand. So that saying is a Sotapanna saying. As soon as it becomes Sotapanna, that person, most of people are say like that, I have known Dhamma, I have reached Dhamma, like that, I become brave. So you also can get such situation. That is a Vipassana. Yeah. Past the stage, that is become Sotapanna. Next time you get, that is become Sakadagami. Next time you get, become Anagami. Next time you get like that, become Arahanta. No more life. After passed away, all mentality, materiality are become stop, become cease, finish the life. No more suffering, no more worry, no more jobs. No need to do anything. Huh? No need to listen. Even in Dhamma, no need to listen over time. Yeah. So when you get attainments, such a situation, may you get. Yeah. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sharing merit. No? You may not want to do question. Repeat after me. We have done, we have listened Dhamma, we have taught Dhamma. That is our kusala, our kusala. We get a lot of kusala by listening Dhamma, by talking Dhamma. So we will share that merit with all beings. Idame nyatinam hotu Sukhita hontu nyatayo Idame nyatinam hotu Sukhita hontu nyatayo Idame nyatinam hotu Sukhita hontu nyatayo Idame Bonya Asawakaya Wahan Hotu Idame Bonya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Mama Bonya Bhagan Sabha Sadhana Pajemi Desabe Me Sama Bonya Bhagan Labantu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu